All right, welcome everybody. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. My name is Monet Sandoval, and I am an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne. I have been doing Arbonne for about 6 years, but I've been using the products for 17 years. I was actually introduced to Arbonne through my mom. So that was when I was in high school. And she has just really poured into me and educated me about healthy living. It's not just what we're putting here, but also what we're putting on our skin. And I'm so grateful to her that she really showed me this at a young age. So can you see me, guys, or are you seeing somebody else? Because I'm sorry, I'm just,
Seeing you.
huh?
We're seeing you. It's good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I just wanted to welcome you all. And Lisa, thank you for joining us. And we are going to just really share with you something that we're passionate about that really is something that jumpstarts your health journey. And I don't know where you stand today. If this is something that you are looking for, or maybe you're looking for ways that can help simplify your everyday routine. And that's really our goal tonight, is just to educate you and surprise you with something that you walk away tonight just knowing something new that you really didn't know before, and how this can really help bring simplicity to your everyday choices. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so who are we? We are a 40-year company, you guys. Arbonne has been around for 40 years, and we are all about empowering other people to live their best optimal lives. We really take the best of science and nature to come up with these products that we are buying every day and bringing into our homes and using day after day after day. And we really are about community and healthy living from the inside out. We also are a certified B Corporation. We just became B certified, you guys. This is huge. So we are a for-profit company dedicated to using business for good. So we really are making a difference in these three key areas that you see here. And this is not something that is easily obtained. So we really want to make a difference in sustainability with our environment, diversity. We truly believe in diversity, and that we really are an equal pay with workers, and how we compare in other businesses. So our philosophy is that we're all about mind, body, and skin, that we really believe in a holistic approach to beauty, health, and well-being. Our product philosophy really takes in these three elements. So again, it's not just about what we're eating every day, but also about the gut, skin, and mind connection. So these are the areas that really stand us apart from other competitors. So we are plant-based ingredients. We really believe in formulations that are botanically based, and we really go globally to find these ingredients. We have clean standards, you guys. We are vegan certified, gluten-free certified, non-GMO, no dairy, whey, soy, no artificial flavors, colors, dyes, and we never have done that. We've never formulated with any of those things. So a few years ago, the European standard, which is the standard that Arbonne adheres to, banned about 1,200 toxic ingredients from all their personal care products. And the FDA only banned about 11 toxic ingredients. Arbonne has gone above and beyond that standard of banning over 2,000 harmful ingredients that are in our everyday products. And that's really what we're going to talk to you guys about, is toxicity tonight, and how we can have so many toxins enter ourselves through various elements. And that's really our mission, is to share this with you, and hope it's eye-opening. We collaborate with leading experts. We have holistic doctors, we have dermatologists, pediatricians. We have a whole entire scientific advisory board that really helps set us apart, and a passionate community of consultants that really help give out our brand name. And then scientific testing. This is something that is not done in many, many areas in the cosmetic industry. It can be very expensive to do clinical testing. Arbonne, we align ourselves with the Mayo Clinic, and this is something that we really take to a whole new level. Our rigorous testing, and that's why we are so transparent with our formulas and what we use. Something that blew me away, you guys, is when I first learned about Arbonne, someone shared with me about rendering plants. And I really didn't, I was like, what's a rendering plant? Has anyone heard of a rendering plant before? So you can actually Google it. It is a multi-million dollar industry for the cosmetic and personal product world. So basically, companies go around and they will take roadkill animals, euthanized animals, animals with mad cow disease, the hooves, the head, the things that we wouldn't eat, and they bring them to these vacs in the Midwest, and they just bring them to these plants and dump all this dead animal and garbage into these vacs that are heated and boiled at a very high temperature. And all that animal fat rises to the top, and they scrape off that fat and they sell it to our cosmetic companies. And that's what a lot of the ingredients is in our makeup. It's called tallow. It can have many names, actually. Mineral oil today has over 20 different scientific names just for mineral oil. So we do not formulate with any of that. We are cruelty-free and kosher-free, and again, vegan certified. So we are the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out since 2017. That's huge, you guys. So we're just so passionate to share with you about this brand tonight and open your eyes more to Arbonne and how it's made a difference in our lives. And then really at the end, all we really want to know is how Arbonne can be a fit for you. So whoever invited you on this call tonight, that's all they're going to do, is they're going to follow up with you and just hear how can Arbonne be a fit for you. So we have a wide range of consumable products here. You can see we always share, we have something from the basket to the casket. So my kids use the baby line here. We love the anti-aging skincare line. Hannah's mom just started using the RE9 line, and she has seen results within 24 hours. She was just sharing with me the other day. We have our 30 days to healthy living, a detox, which is what we're really going to focus with you on tonight. But you can see we have a wide range of products. We have over 400 products here, and makeup, body lotion, shampoos, you name it, we have it. And it's awesome. You will love everything you try.
And I just want to add to that, Monet, something that's super awesome is because we have this wide range of consumable products, if you're happy with your current nutrition plan, let's say, then maybe skincare is for you. If you're happy with your skincare, then maybe nutrition is for you. And so, if you have the nutrition thing down, for example, you need to consider the skin piece to it. That is something that I was missing when I was introduced to Arbonne. I thought, okay, I'm healthy. Like, I exercise, I work out, I eat pretty healthy. And I really was very uneducated about what I was putting on my skin. And Monet's going to go into that in the next slide. But when I listened to a presentation similar to this, I really found out how what I was missing was that piece with your skin. Your skin is your largest organ, and things go into your skin very, very fast and are absorbed into all major organs of your body within 26 seconds. So you can be doing all of this good, but if you don't have the skincare or the cosmetic piece to it, and you're lathering toxic chemicals all over your body, you're kind of like offsetting some of the other good that you may or may not be doing. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Thank you, Lisa. So if you see here, you know, how many chemicals does the average person put on their body every morning? Anyone want to take a guess from these green bubbles here?
$515.
You're right, Debbie. Yay! Can you believe that the average woman puts on about 500 toxic ingredients on her skin every day before she leaves the house? And you may wonder, well, how can that be? You know, I just realized that in our eyeshadow, there's about 24 toxic ingredients in our eyeshadow. You know, 24 toxic ingredients in your shampoo. The list goes on, and those numbers just add up quickly. So this is actually where my mom really got it quickly. When I came home from school one day, she literally in one fell swoop threw out all my makeup, you know, the hodgepodge of makeup of my Clinique, my MAC, Estee Lauder, just went in the trash, poof, gone. And she just replaced it all with Arbonne because she understood that what we're putting on our skin, like Lisa just mentioned, is absorbed into our bloodstream and hits every major organ within 26 seconds. So, you know, if we're doing that day in and day out and day in and day out, you know, that's why we're seeing such a high rise with, you know, cancer rates, autoimmune diseases today, heart problems, obesity, you guys. There's so many issues that we're seeing, health issues around the world because this toxicity is just going through the roof because there's no regulation on it. And so this is why Arbonne is really a brand that my family has trusted for so many years, and why I have continued now to use it, and why I am passionate now, and Lisa is, to sharing this message with you all. So I'm gonna, we kind of touched on this. But yeah, so 60% of what you put on your skin is absorbed and goes into your bloodstream within 26 seconds. So we are what we absorb, not just what we're putting in our mouth, but we are what we absorb. So I'm going to turn it over to Lisa now and share with you a little bit about toxicity.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit now about toxicity. So what is a toxin? It's anything that the body cannot use for energy. And your body is like a bathtub. So you have your faucet on full blast. So this is like your mouth and your skin. And toxins are poured in at a very high rate, and they end up clogging your drain, which would be like your liver. And when the bathtub overflows, you get sick. We have sources of toxins all around us. We are exposed to things in the air that are toxic. We have what we put on our skin. We have what we put in our mouth, and we have what we put in our brain. Some of those things we don't have control over. The good news is some of those things you do have control over. So while I can't control the toxins that are in the air when I walk outside my door, I have control over what I put in my mouth and what I put on my skin, and a lot of what I let in my head. And this is what we love to teach people about, is that your body ends up building up toxins over time, and it manifests itself in lots of different ways that cause you to not feel your best. And a lot of times we attribute that to other things, but really it's your body's response to toxicity. So toxicity is what is preventing us from living our optimal life and in our optimal level of health. So these are some of the symptoms that you might experience. If you're fatigued, if you feel like you have low energy level, brain fog, cravings for sugar, headaches. I hear so many people talking about migraines. A lot of times, response to toxicity. And then more chronic things like indigestion and arthritis and inflammation, and all of those things can actually be your body's response to toxicity. And if it's not, you guys, it's still worth it to try to find that out first, because one, you're not going to do anything to hurt yourself by addressing toxicity, by doing something like we're going to share. It's only going to add health to your life. And then you're going to know. And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I have had heartburn for 10 years and I don't have heartburn. I worked with somebody recently who did our 30-day program we're going to share in a minute. She's had horrible IBS for 20 years. So bad that when her family travels, she has to travel separately so that she can leave and come home if she needs to. What a kind of life is that to live? She did the 30-day. She has not had any stomach issues since then, because her body was responding to toxicity. So I'm not saying that everything is a result of toxicity, but I'm saying it is something we need to consider first, not last. I hear so many people say like, oh, well, my doctor wants me to try X, Y, and Z first for my migraines. And I'm like, okay, you're going to eat anyway. Like I would go this route first. It's going to be a lot less expensive and it might be a lot healthier. So this is just your body telling you that it needs an oil change. So I'm going to talk about the oil change in just a second, but this slide talks about your gut-skin connection. Digestion and skin health are linked. We are finding more and more out about how important gut health is to everything in your body. So when your skin is having difficulty, a lot of times it has to do with the gut as well as other things. So we need to be looking at that gut connection and populating good bacteria in your gut. How do you do that? You flush toxins.
And I just want to add too, because Hannah, you had a great testimony to this, that you had struggled with some issues with your skin since you were a young teenager, right? And you did the 30-day program and you really saw, this was one of your big differences, was seeing your skin starting to clear up with doing the 30-day because of that gut-skin connection.
So let's look at this. I love, love, love this graphic because it really explains what we do in Arbonne and how it is different from many other programs or diets that are out there. So the person on the left is the person that I was just describing, the tired person that's carrying extra weight, that doesn't feel her best, and she has all these toxins floating around in her body that's represented by those dots. When you do dieting, you do maybe calorie cutting, exercise, whatever the program is, and you lose weight, but if you don't address the toxicity, at the end, you're smaller, but you have the same number of toxins in your body. And the way that your body protects itself from those toxins is to say, build fat around the toxins. And what do we see? Rebound, yo, up, down, up, down, up, down. As soon as you go off of it, the weight comes back on. With what we're talking about is nutritional balancing and cellular cleansing. So this removes toxins from the body. And at the end, you're smaller usually, and you actually don't have the toxins there. So we see better maintenance over time. And it really is a lifestyle change. Although we're taking maybe 30 days to do it strict, we teach people how to sort of then go to a lifestyle where you eat some and drink some and have fun of what you want. And then you keep doing some of those other really good things that helps your body continue at that optimal level. So we have 5 organs for detoxification. It's really important that we're addressing all of those things. Our GI tract can hold 20 to 30 pounds of toxic just sludge, just build up over time. That is why, you guys, we feel like, ugh, okay? That was me in December. Like, I was just eating horribly and I was just feeling weighted down. And that's what that is from.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we do about all that toxicity? We can give our body an oil change. I compare this to giving your car an oil change, okay? There might not be anything wrong with your car, but you take it to get an oil change because if you don't, it won't run well. And the same thing happens with our bodies over time when we get that buildup of toxins. So how do we give our body this so-called oil change? First, we avoid inflammatory, triggering, and addictive foods. Just for 30 days, promise, you can do anything for 30 days, including coffee. I swear. Everybody thinks they can't, and they get to day 4 and then they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can do this. Okay. Gluten, dairy, soy, sugar, alcohol, and caffeine for 30 days. And what we do is we add food and products to add health to your life. And a lot of things will replace the things on the left that you're freaking out right now about in your head not having, except for the alcohol. But we have a lot of cool mocktails that you can make and things like that. So what are we adding? We're adding whole foods, low glycemic index, nutritious shakes, healthy and sustaining foods, recipes, drinks to support and detoxify your body. And so all of that comes in what we're teaching you to do. And the result of that is your body flushes those toxins. And by about day 3, day 4, day 5 at the most, you start feeling so much better.
So we really are all about nutrient-rich products that are clean and give you better results. Again, we are gluten-free, vegan, and without GMOs. So I want to just take you through for a few minutes just what actually comes in our 30-day. Again, what I love what Lisa shares is that it's not about deprivation. It's about opening your eyes to how many things are out there that you can actually replace those items with. So every day I start out with a protein shake. Even when I'm not doing the 30-day, I have a protein shake. It can be your meal replacement, and it just really starts your day off so great, you guys. It is just filled with 20 grams of vegan plant-based protein. It's pea protein. We have over 20 vitamins and minerals. We also have amino acids, vitamin E, and magnesium to support your overall health. My kids love this shake. I actually have to make them one now every morning too. They're 3 and 6, and my boys just always steal my protein shakes. So you get to customize, and it comes in either chocolate or vanilla. The Digestion Plus, you guys, is one of our top products really in all of Arbonne. We have, it's a probiotic and a prebiotic and a digestive enzyme all in one. And really, if you are taking a probiotic now, which we should be taking every day, each of us, it really should be accompanied with a prebiotic for it to be fully effective and absorbed into our system. So the digestive enzyme also helps that GI tract that we were sharing with you. So I just pop a stick of this. You can put it in your shake, or I put it in a shot of water. It's pretty much tasteless, and I just drink it straight. Our fiber is odorless and tasteless, so I love it. You can put it in anything. So again, another scoop just goes right into my shake in the morning. It's 12 grams of fiber in each serving. You guys, as women especially, we are not getting enough fiber in our daily diets. So we definitely, I love our fiber. And the point of having a fiber is that it actually is that glue in our body that is really helping gather those toxins that we're sharing with you and flushing them out. Our tea, which is what I'm enjoying right now, it's our detox tea. It is an herbal tea. It tastes so good, and it is filled with so many great ingredients like milk thistle, peppermint, dandelion. It is a very soothing tea, and this is so key for weight loss. We are so much more than a weight loss program with our 30-day, but if one of your goals is to lose weight, this step you do not want to skip, and you may actually do it twice a day if you wish. Okay, so our Energy Fizz Sticks, I love. It is our pick-me-up that replaces soda and coffee. And so it really gives you, like when you're hitting that 3 o'clock crash in the day, this is your pick-me-up. It is filled with vitamin B, antioxidants, and it helps balance your blood sugar. It is alkalining, and all you do is you just dump this little stick in the middle of the day or even in the morning in a glass of water, and it tastes so good. I actually just made like a fruit smoothie with this too, with frozen fruit, and it was really good. Our greens balance, you guys, this is another alkalining area that we really are not getting enough greens and nutrition. And you can tell me that you're having vegetables every night for dinner and maybe even for lunch with a salad. But I can just share with you that we have learned from doctors recently that because of modern farming today, the nutrition with modern soiling, we're not getting the nutrients anymore through our fruits and vegetables like we should have, like when our grandmothers were young and having fruits and vegetables. So just because of how farming is today with all the pesticides and different things. So even eating organically, we're not getting enough nutrition in our daily diet. So I love that this is just a scoop of greens. Again, you can put it in your shake or in a glass of water with a little lemon I like to add to it, and it really is amazing. It will actually help keep you from getting sick too, because again, we're all about an alkaline system. On week 3 of our detox, we do what is called a 7-day cleanse. This is a very light cleanse, and it really helps you just clean out that GI tract. I have done this in the office, sitting at work. You do not live in the restroom, but you are drinking lots of water to just really flush out those toxins. So we do this on week 3. So this is just a sample day of what a day would look like on our 30 days. So you can see that, yes, we do eat. You start your day with that Digestion Plus and a tea, and then breakfast is a protein with your fiber and greens. For your snack, you have a healthy snack, and we actually provide you tons of support, you guys, and a snack list with your energy fizz drink. For lunch, you can do another shake if your goal is weight loss, and a meal, and then a late afternoon snack, and a very great, healthy, well-rounded plate for dinner. So as you can see here, we have a skincare, which we mentioned to you before with our RE9 line. I really don't want to go too much into that, but that is something that we also love to share, is our anti-aging skincare line that we have for women and men and even teens now. So that is something else that is one of our foundational products, is our Skincare Advantage. So I'm going to let Lisa share with you just some of these results that we see here. Real people, real results.
Yeah, I mean, these are results, and everybody, their body's different, and your results are going to be different. But not only with weight loss, and Monet, you can click through some of these while I talk, is, I was sleeping better. Even I can prove that from my watch because I was getting much longer periods of restful sleep, more energy. People are actually saying too, they're less anxious. I had somebody say, like, I didn't realize how anxious I was until I wasn't anymore. And then I realized the effect that caffeine and toxicity was having on my body. We're also seeing improvements in skin and just overall feeling so much better. We have recently been coaching a lot of people through this program, and people are saying, like, man, I haven't felt good for like 10 years and I didn't even realize I wasn't feeling great until they weren't. And then realizing how much more energy you can have, how much more you have to give when your body is functioning at its best. So this is a picture of what comes in our 30-day kit. You get personal coaching, you get the Facebook support group, you get the recipes, the shopping list, and honestly, guys, that is worth its weight in gold. Not to mention that this breaks down to a cost of $8.88 per day, and that's gonna be for 1 to 2 of your meals. So when we're looking right now at maybe spending less because of everything that's happening and improving immunity, this is a way to do that. Right now is more important than ever to be at your healthiest. And this is one way that we teach people to do that. We want to increase alkalinity, reduce acidity. Sickness cannot survive in an alkaline environment. That is what these products and the foods that you eat are designed to do, is to help protect your body. This is prevention. We are all about prevention. And for me, what I loved through doing this the best is my eyes were open to so many more foods out there that are serving my body better and actually taste really good. So you're exploring these options that you maybe never would have tried before, right? Like vegan cheese. I mean, I put it in my fajitas tonight because I actually like it better, now than regular cheese. I never thought I would ever say that in my life. Brown rice tortillas. I never would have tried that before. And so there are just some better options out there. And this really helped me to see what those are. And now there's even more things out there that you can find. So all of that support is provided to you. And the value, like I said, is incredible for all of that you get, not only product wise, but information and coaching wise. So this just talks about how to get involved with Arbonne. You can stop buying products that aren't supporting your health and supporting the overhead of stores, and you can support small businesses and a company that's really trying to do good for the planet and give back. I can tell you right now, we have a charitable foundation, and we want to be known as the company that just gives back like crazy. And what we're actually doing now is working. They've noticed that the homeless population of teens and youth is increasing, and they are having a really hard time right now with all of the issues that are going on with social distancing. So right now we're in a huge campaign to raise money through our charitable foundation to be able to provide support to teens who are homeless at this time. So I think that's really cool and something I'm proud to be a part of. And you can share about what you are learning and your testimony with other people. You can choose to do that as a business and get the best discount at 35 to 50% off. And make a commission for that, like Monet and I do, and some other people on this call. And that is one of the smartest decisions that we have made. I'll let Monet share a little bit about that. Or you can become a preferred client with Arbonne, and it only costs $29 for the year. There's no auto ships, monthly commitments, anything like that. It doesn't even auto renew at the end of the year, and you always get to shop at a 20 to 40% discount, which is amazing. We also have awesome deals and offers like free products and free shipping and things like that that come up different times of the year. And so it's a really great way for you to get good quality, clean products at a discount without building a business if it's not something that you want to do.
So just to touch on the other gift that we love to share with people, not just the gift of the products, but also about the gift of having this business. And I really think that this is a time where, especially where a lot of people are sitting at home, maybe really reevaluating some things in life. Maybe they're sitting thinking about their jobs. Are you happy in your job? Or, is it enough? Is it smart to have an extra stream of income? And that was me, you guys. That was me 6 years ago. I never, ever, ever thought about doing something like this. It wasn't my dream at all. My career is in HR. That is my professional background. But you know what? I had a huge why, and I came to a crossroad in my life, and I, looked at my husband, and he's just like, why not? You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose to try this as a business. And you know what, you guys? I'm so glad that I just had an open mind to it, because it has been one of the best decisions of my life, aside from my faith and marrying my husband, is doing Arbonne and linking arms with amazing women and friends and helping so many people, whether it's financially or with their health. It has just been such an amazing journey, and I can't share enough about it. But, this is just a small list of why Arbonne and why now. This is really the way that, our corporate is shifting. A lot of the younger generation, they just want to work right from their phones. They want to be their own boss. They want to have time freedom, but they also want to make a substantial amount of income. And so this is that business model that you can really work as little or as much as you want. You can do this part-time, you can do it full-time, but there's no glass ceiling, and you literally have nothing to lose. So if you are looking for, community, or, like Lisa, she loves her job. This is not to say like you have to just do Arbonne and hate your job. That's not it at all. Lisa loves her job. I loved my job. But Arbonne brought me home, and I was able to come home now and be with my boys. And Lisa is doing Arbonne alongside of her career. So this can be something that you can do. We have teachers, doctors, lawyers, stay-at-home moms, all doing Arbonne, you guys. So if this is something, if you have a nudge in your heart that you just want to maybe know a little bit more about the business side, we would love to have a conversation with you and just answer questions that you have and see, if this could be a fit for you, because it literally has been one of the best decisions I have made. So as Lisa already had shared with you, and what we shared at the beginning of this call as we wrap it up, is just where do you see Arbonne fitting in for you? Is it the independent consultant? Would you like to learn more about this business and get products? Or do you just want to dive in and get the products right now and start making those healthier choices, because you guys were buying these things anyways, right? We're bringing these things into our home. So the detox, 90% of people that try Arbonne come in through our nutrition. So it is a great time, like Lisa shared, to start using Arbonne and join our 30-day detox, and we hold your hand and coach you through it. And there's a 45-day back money guarantee, which I promise you won't need that. But again, Arbonne offers that because you have no risk. There's nothing to lose. And then, if this is something, if you're hearing this and you're like, this is just not for me right now, but I actually have some people I know that are all about this. We are all about, just helping other people. Maybe you know somebody and can have a little get together, and we can share this message with them virtually as well. We love to do in-home events, but obviously right now we're just doing all virtual. So really thank you all for being on this call tonight and just spending your evening with us. And I hope, again, like we mentioned, that you walked away tonight, that we surprised you, that you learned something new. We really, really enjoy just sharing this message, and we hope that you take something away from tonight and apply it, because knowledge is power, but it's even better when we apply what we know. So the person who invited you on tonight, again, they'll be reaching out to you just to get your feedback and to hear, how Arbonne can be a fit for you. So anything else to add, Lisa?
No, just thank you guys for being on, spending a little time with us this evening and just getting this information. And we look forward to talking with you. Have a good night.
Thanks, everyone.